What's going on, guys? Welcome into the Watch List podcast. This is episode 38. I am your host today, Christian. I'm joined by Chase, who's right next to me today. We have Jagger, so we have the return of Jagger and Jacob. No Jordan this week, but he will be back next week. Little recap. Last week we did childhood favorite movies. We did Finding Nemo. Go check that out because Schnur had a great monologue. And we also did Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. We also played a game showing a bracket of the best movie scenes in the 2000s. That was really fun, so definitely go check that out. Uh,
2020s.
2020s. That's on me. 2020s. So yeah, we'll go with the news and we'll go around the horn. So we'll start off with Chase.
Oh, starting on me today. I feel like I never get picked first. um,
Everyone always says that, and everyone always gets picked randomly like the same
I
times.
never get picked first. Let's see. I had a pretty solid week. I'm very focused right now on like a fitness regimen that I'm working on with Christian a little bit. So I had a really like healthy week, which was nice. Um, so I'm proud of that. I'm proud of us for that.
I'm proud of you. I'm so
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank you, Jagger.
You're an anchor in the gym.
Let's see what else.
Perfect.
I also had one of my kidney doctor appointments this week. Got some, good news as usual. So I got to see Jagger that day too. I got to visit him in the city, which was nice. Got to see his apartment, which was a beautiful apartment, beautiful view. Um, and yeah, so I guess outside of that, some of the movies that I watched, it's funny because we watched Christian and I watched Silence of the Lambs together on the 12th. So whatever day that was last Sunday. And I was like, wow, I already have like one of our movies done for the week. Like I'm gonna be on a movie heater this week. Like I have nothing going on. And I didn't really watch as much as I thought I was gonna, so I'm a little disappointed in myself for that. But it's also because I've been building my behemoth of a Death Star all week as well. So
Need
um
a progress update on here. We need to see what it looks like.
if this was upstairs, I would show you guys, but I could send you guys a pic.
Make a TikTok.
Maybe I'll make a TikTok about it. As for the movies that I watched, let's see. I went through and watched um The Sixth Sense. Uh Phenomenal. I did a little TikTok talking about it a little bit if you want to go check it out. Then I followed up with The Silence of the Lambs. Then I watched The Thing, which was also phenomenal. Again, part of that TikTok if you want to go check it out. Um, and then Scream, but that was obviously for this week's episode. And then last night I had a shocking 5 star, one that I wasn't expecting. 2001: A Space Odyssey was just, yeah, it was mind-blowingly, sensationally good. So,
I was
I'm very
blown
happy,
away
very
when you
happy.
dropped your review. When Schnur said Chase giving it, I was like, no chance. Because I've had a long journey with 2001. Like I started off like a 2.5, and like I thought you were gonna be the same boat at the start and just be like, this shit's so boring.
Yeah,
But like your appreciation and your review was fire for it.
yeah. It was funny. Jacob, like, literally, I dropped the review, and Jacob texted me probably like 12 seconds after I dropped it. Uh, so shout out to him for being a big fan of my account. But yeah, dude, it was like if you want to go read my review, I go more in depth. But like Jagger said, so much appreciation for it, and
Were you filming?
the
First live kiss in the podcast.
the
Were you filming?
But yeah.
the visuals are incredible. I mean, you guys know all that, so but I'll shoot it to the next person.
I didn't realize.
Let's go with Jacob.
Just said his thing is breaking, so we're going to
Okay.
me.
Okay, Return of the King. Jagger's up.
I'm back. I have 2 weeks of movies watched, and I'll get more into myself, what's going on with me in a future episode, but I'm having a lot of time off um, for a while. So had surgery last week on the brain. Recovering great from that. I've gotten good news so far. Some bad, but like I'm okay. I'll figure it out. Movies are being watched, and it's allowed me to have a greater appreciation and kind of say fuck it more, where like I've started my own TikTok page and just like kind of do what I want. And it's like doesn't matter. So go follow that. I've Schnur plugged me on his TikTok on the watch list there. I think it's Jagger Rubio. So check that out. But now for the movies, there's 2 full weeks, and I am having a lot, so I'm just gonna run through them. Last movie we watched was Speed Racer. So Oppenheimer, Chronos, Evil Dead 2, Halloween H2O 20 years later, Grand Budapest Hotel, Come and See, which is probably my favorite watch that I've first time brought on Criterion, 5 star right away. Unbelievable, best war movie. The Fly, Uncut Gems, The Witch, Fantastic Mr. Fox, The Lost Bus, 2001: A Space Odyssey. I watched that at 5 a.m. in the morning because I couldn't sleep.
Jagger,
So
what is the abbreviation in your review, your latest review? The C, what is it, CBTM?
could be the move.
Oh, okay.
So I logged that shit because I just like I've been having trouble with my medicine, like sleeping and stuff, which has been fine. Like I woke up at like 8 a.m. this morning, which is fine. It's just like I have time to stay, like time to like sleep, but I'm not. Um, Then we followed up with Practical Magic, Scanners, The Beast, Corpse Bride, Scream, Amazing Spider-Man, Eyes Without a Face, Perfect Blue, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Killing Mistake of Deer, The Lobster. I'm trying to finish Yorgos. I think I had because I got to do Kinds of Kindness, but the other ones are long. Kinds of Kindness. What else is there? Poor Things, and a favorite. I think I need before Begonia. Silence of the Lambs, Social Network, and I finished off with Hereditary yesterday. So I've had an absolutely phenomenal movie watching thing, like probably 20 something movies in the last week and a half. A lot of time. And then tomorrow I get to see Frankenstein in 35 millimeter, which is pretty
Sick.
cool.
Yeah,
First time going to the Paris Theater in New York, which I'm super excited about. Me and Sophia are going like 7:45 tomorrow.
that's awesome.
So I'll drop a review.
Yeah, drop the review. Sounds like you had a good 2 weeks of movies. That's great.
Love movies,
Yeah,
grinded
well,
movies.
love movies. Happy you're feeling good right now.
Excited to be back. Excited to feel that. That's what I was gonna say. I'm feeling good right now. Like I feel good. I'm happy. My friends are visiting me in the other room watching college football. I'm like, "All right, let me get back. I was like, I can't miss 2 weeks in a row on the podcast. Like, gotta get there.
Let's go. Yeah, we're happy to have you back. Definitely you're a big part of this podcast, so we love having you. All right, Schnur, we'll jump to you. How was your week?
Pretty good. So I just got rid of my mic here because it makes my laptop break. Just kind of the same, working a lot. So I went to see Blue Moon last night, a new Richard Linklater, Ethan Hawke movie. Pretty solid. Didn't love it, but great performance. Uh, I watched The Hidden Fortress, which I got from that like video rental store that Jagger sent me a TikTok about last week. I watched it after we recorded. Very good. 4 stars. Watched our movies, and I watched Corpse Bride. Also, Jagger inspired me because I'd never seen it, and I didn't realize it was on Max, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Pretty solid movie too. Close to a 3.5. I gave it a 3. I don't think I really did anything else to be honest. But yeah, it
How was work this week?
was good. It
Good
was
stuff?
solid. Yeah. I had a funny story about one of the days I'll tell you, like off air. But uh, yeah, it
Uh-oh.
was a good week.
Cool. All right, for me, uh, as Chase was saying, locked in on the fitness, doing like a 75 hard right now, reading, working out, and eating clean. Overall, pretty busy work week, but I did have a lot of time to watch movies, so I'll run through some of them that I watched. Starting off with The Sixth Sense, jumped into Coraline, Silence of the Lambs, rewatched The Thing, and was absolutely blown away. Very, very similar vibes to Alien. Really love it. Fight Club didn't like as much, which kind of stinks. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Scream, The Wailing. That was unbelievable. I was blown away by that one. Really hope that Jared gets to that one soon.
I will.
Yesterday,
Maybe this week.
yeah, I hope. Yesterday I had a really good movie day. I watched Phantom Thread. I watched Babylon, and then I finished off with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I didn't like, unfortunately. Didn't really like that one too much. But yeah, good movie week. Probably watch a couple more today, depending on what I do tonight. But yeah, we'll jump into news with Jagger.
news with me back. I have four pieces, just quick. Stranger Things runtimes have been released. I don't think this is a spoiler. I'm not saying anything. They released it. It's going to be a time jump, not too long, but it's kind of expected because it's been like over 1,000 days since the last season came out.
Jesus.
Amadeus remake trailer. Trisha Paytas has been cast in Euphoria, and Evil Dead Burn has wrapped filming.
Evil Dead Burn?
Hmm.
Wow.
Which, because I thought I was a big Evil Dead guy. Guess I'm not. I thought that the 80s movies were great when I was younger. I just rewatched them. I have them at a 2.5 and a 3, and I really don't even want to get to Army of Darkness, but I will. And then I like Evil Dead 2013 a good amount. I have a 3.5, and then I have Evil Dead Rise, which you guys hate, at a 4, and I just bought that on 4K, which is heat. But did you guys see the teaser of like the
No,
smashing?
I
Oh
didn't
my
see it.
God, check it out.
Yeah, I'll
Check
take
it
a look.
out. I think it's right up my alley, even though like it's hard to explain. You just have to
Yeah.
watch it. But
Yeah,
excited for that.
I have Evil Dead Rise at a 3, so I do remember it being like okay, but I think Chase really didn't like it.
Chase hates
Christian's
it.
so full of it, dude.
How am I full of it?
When we came out of the theater, he hated that movie.
I
When
have
I
it
came out, I
I have
didn't
it at a
love
3.
it. But then it's without a doubt, maybe if I'm throwing top five, definitely top five title cards of all time. And I don't even think that's close though. Like that is, do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where the woman is rising from the water and in the background the Evil Dead
Yes.
Rise title card
Yes.
pops up. That is one of the best title cards I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
that one
about.
is cool.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
The opening scene in that movie was crazy. Like when they're on
Mhm.
the lake, insane.
Yeah. So Stranger Things runtimes, first four episodes. So I think that's part one releasing end of November.
Hmm.
Hour and eight, 54, 106, 123. Great. And then we got the season finale or the series finale over 2 hours, which is bullshit. It's not released in theaters. It would make a lot of money.
Totally agree.
And Netflix just partnered with AMC too.
Yeah. They tried. The Duffer Brothers tried.
I mean, that's their biggest show. I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't know.
It's
Tried.
been going for years,
Especially too,
years.
I saw the Duffer Brothers were like big on the idea of having everybody experience the ending at the same time rather than like a streaming atmosphere, where like some people will watch it at a later date where like you like avoid spoilers, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
It's like everybody can watch it on
What
like
do you mean?
release at the theater.
like they wanted everybody to watch it on release at the theater rather than like a streaming where like you could watch it at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'll watch it at like 9 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's kind of like
It's like the same
people go to
thing.
the theaters at different time. Like
Yeah, it's the
it
same thing.
depends what time it's going to release. Netflix usually releases what 4 a.m. in the morning.
So
People are
stupid.
gonna be up at 4 a.m. in the morning watching that shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then if you go on
Like,
Twitter, it can get spoiled.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to avoid social
oh
media
yeah.
like a
Well, that it's
full
gonna have to
day.
be watched that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
100%.
it's what
All of them.
sucks though is like it comes out what is it, Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, and then New Year's. Like those are three terrible days, at least for me. Like I'm always doing something. All of us are always doing something except for like Jacob who doesn't celebrate Christmas, but like it's just I don't know.
Mhm.
It's just like bad luck.
I mean, July 4th, when they released it a couple of years ago, I think it was season three. Did we all watched it on July 4th and then hung out later, like during the day.
Yeah, I remember watching that season like one episode per night. Like I watched it like 8 straight days. Like I kind of
Oh, I
like
grinded it.
Yeah,
yeah,
so did
I
I.
kind of let myself like not
See, but
like
then you can do that. Like then that's fine. Like I like streaming. It just gives you the choice, but the three parts to me, I don't like.
The one
Five
thing,
episode, 4 episodes here, 4 episodes here, 1 episode here. I don't care for that.
the one thing that makes me confident in this last season is the Duffer Brothers keep saying that they had an end in sight the entire time and it was already written. So if they have like a definitive ending, like that makes me confident in how they'll end the show. Most shows these days I think end pretty poorly, so confident about that.
Yeah. They said the upside down is gonna be explained in the end, which I don't even really need. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll want it. Like I'll be interested, but like if they chose not to, I'd be okay with it. And what was the last thing? Um, Spin-offs are coming too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Do we have any other news?
Can't believe they're remaking Amadeus. That movie's almost perfect. And then Euphoria, we're done with that. I think me and Jordan might have been the only ones to watch that. Or did you watch that?
Watch what?
Euphoria?
Yeah, I watched the first two seasons, but I'm not like particularly
I'm probably not gonna
waiting
watch
for
the
season
third.
three. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I enjoyed it. But
Yeah, it was
that's the only
fun.
four big pieces of news I have this week. I don't know if you guys have anything else.
I don't think I had anything else.
I don't
I
think
didn't
so
really see
either.
much, like casually scrolling.
I
Got to
did.
get out to the movies this week. Got to say that. I got to get. I have only seen 20 new releases this year, and like this week and next week and stuff is a lot of new great releases I really want. I'm most excited for Blue Moon right now. Blue Moon, but even though she'll give it a three, like I'm a huge Linklater fan. Ethan Hawke. I don't really love market quality, but like I want to go see it. How is it not showing anywhere in New York? Where are they showing this thing?
Yeah.
I like Margaret Qualley, but I'm sick of her just biting her lip in every single movie. Like all she does.
She
You
the
know what
one
it's about?
Once Upon
She's
a
from
Time.
Once
Do I
Upon a.
know what it's about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes
Yeah.
course over a night where this guy is failing and then he's in love with this girl and he's a failing person, but he's trying to portray an act that's
Yeah.
he's like, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's fine. Linklater taking place over a night. He hasn't missed for me yet.
I saw that Linklater waited two decades to make this movie just for Ethan Hawke to be at the right age to cast him.
Like, the guy loves his guy. Like he absolutely loves Ethan Hawke.
It's a beast.
He's
He's a
got
good
his
actor.
guys.
I actually want to go see Black Phone too. I didn't
I
love the
kind of do
first one,
too.
but the trailer for the second one looks pretty good.
Every
First
time I
one I
see it in
did not
theater, it's
like.
good. I think I watched Dead Meat on for Black Phone. I don't think I ever watched the whole movie, which maybe I'll give it a chance. But
Yeah.
Not a fan. Ethan Hawke, though. Jagger, you haven't seen First Reformed, right? I know Jordan just watched that.
no, I was
That's his
when
best
Jordan gave that a
performance.
4.5. I was like blown away. I'm like, where are you watching this? Because Jordan watched. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil his ratings, but I mean, I just did. But also watched Waves. I'm like, he's just renting movies that are bangers that are on my watch list. I want to watch.
Yeah. I was surprised how much he loved First Reformed. I texted him about it a little bit. But yeah, I think that's for sure Ethan Hawke's best performance for me, at least.
Isn't he in Moonlight?
No, he's in Boyhood.
Wait,
Ethan Hawke?
Moon Knight, Moon Knight. Sorry, Moon Knight.
He's in Moon Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Really.
bad. Not Moonlight. Yeah, they're not doing a season 2 of Moon Knight, right?
This is like the one good thing they put
I don't
out,
think
and they're not
so.
doing a
Yeah, I
season
don't think
two.
so.
I just get like random TikToks like every couple months. It's like when you hear this song in Avengers Doomsday, every day I wake up,
Oh
and
yeah.
then you're pumped for that.
Every day I wake up and I try to make up.
The
No means a man without a love.
the one movie I'm really excited about is Sentimental Value, just based on what I've heard. Really
Me
excited.
too.
I'm a fan of Elle Fanning,
Yeah,
fan of Skarsgård, and
Skarsgård, yeah.
Seth gave it a 4.5 or 5. Favorite movie of the year?
5, yeah.
5?
I
Yeah,
saw a lot of people
that's exciting.
say you're gonna cry while watching it, and
When does it come out?
I think November 7th, right?
Theaters or streaming?
Theaters, I think.
Streaming. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
That
but
director
probably a
made
limited release.
The worst person in the world, which is phenomenal. Highly recommend. Same lead actress. And then Skarsgård apparently is like it sounds like he's gonna be the only one to give Sean Penn a run for his money in like supporting actor,
Mm.
which would be an exciting race.
I'm
I
picking
saw
up.
Sean Penn the other day.
We did
I'm
see Sean
picking
Penn the
up
other day, yeah.
Worst Person in the World first day of Criterion sale. Very excited for that.
Criterion sale soon. All right, let's jump into our movie reviews. We're gonna start off with Scream, but I think I Chase doing it, but we're gonna have Jagger do it since he's here because that was his movie. So we'll do Jagger do
Destiny?
Scream.
Yep. Someone has taken their love of scary movies one step too far. Solving this mystery is going to be a murder. Is going to be murder? Yeah. A year after murder of her mother, a teenage girl is terrorized by a masked killer who targets her and her friends by using scary movies as part of a deadly game. I've said it in a TikTok, I've said it in my review. A movie that makes fun of a genre and then is also one of the best movies in that genre. Unbelievable. Every watch, I love this movie more. I don't even know how many times I've seen it. I have it logged like 3 times on Letterbox in the last couple of years. I watched it twice last Halloween. I could watch it again this Halloween. It's it's rising. It's creeping up on The Shining and Alien in the top 20, like of my all time. The I usually I'm more of a serious, like I like my shit serious. I like it being scary and stuff, but this movie just works so well for me. The meta-ness, it's the start. I love the whole franchise. This is obviously the one I'm highest on, and it just gets worse and worse, even though the last two weren't so bad. But I really enjoy this movie. Some of the things like I didn't. Who's Chase? This is your first time watching this, right?
Yeah.
Christian, have you seen it before?
Yep, I've seen it a couple times.
So the Drew Barrymore thing in the beginning, great. Like if you don't know, like she was marketed as like the girl in the movie and like this big actress, killed off right away. Incredible. The plot twists in the end about the double is unbelievable. Stumacher is one of the best villains of all time. I absolutely love
He's
Stumacher.
great.
He's so funny. Um, and what is his name? Yeah, see, I thought it was Billy Loomis, but Billy Loomis is also Halloween, Dr. Loomis. But Billy Loomis is also great. Um, Skeet Ulrich. I love how it plays into the how do I explain it? Like how corny it is. It's like the virgin, the girl, like let's make this a PG-13 relationship. And usually I hate that shit, but it works so well here for me. Absolutely love
Plays
this
into the
movie.
tropes.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah. I mean,
I want to hear Chase because it's his first time. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's unfortunate is like I grew up watching a scary movie. Um, and like scary movie is it almost feels like it's like a scene for scene movie, like with Scream. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally the same movie, copy paste. It's just like a funnier gag on it. So I expected it to be a little different, and like that's not Scream's fault, obviously. Like, but I just had seen Scary Movie first, so like it hindered my experience a little bit. Um, but like as like a movie itself, like Jagger said, like buying into the corniness is great. The villain is great. What's the actor's name in real life who plays him? The guy who plays Scooby, or not Scooby,
Matthew
Shaggy.
Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard, yeah, he's great. I've seen him in like a bunch of stuff. I feel like he's always playing like similar type roles where he's just like a freak like that. He's just like a freak in the sheets. Um, I'm trying to think of like other things to say. I don't know. I will say that there are a lot of jump scares in this that didn't get me, but like watching it with Ava, like she jumped at literally every single jump scare, and like her are what scared me. Um, and I found it funny too because Courtney Cox and I think David Arquette, I don't know if they were married at this point or because I know they're not together anymore, but they I think they're like I might have read somewhere or I'm just making this up that they might have met on set here, which I thought was kind of cool. Um, I love Courtney Cox. I think she's so good. She was great in this role too. I wish she was in more. Like I feel like she's not in a lot, or at least like a lot that I've seen, but she's so fucking funny as the reporter in this movie. Like they do like a funny gag spin on her in a scary movie, but like it almost felt like it was like the same person because she's so funny in this movie. Like she's willing to do anything to get this story, and it's so funny. I love that part of it. But
D1
uh,
reporter.
what?
So she's a D1 reporter.
Yeah,
She gets
yeah.
the
She
story.
she breaks the law so many times. It's actually hilarious.
It's so funny.
Planting secret
Um,
cameras, recording minors,
yeah, dude, it's so
like
funny.
throwing a dead body off her car.
And when
She's driving away like you
she's
get
driving
off the
away.
car.
She's like, "Get off my car!"
It's literally a crime scene.
You gotta watch the next few. You have to after
Are
this.
they as good?
This is the best by far.
Yeah,
I think I have Scream 2 at like a 4 or maybe a 3.5, but there you get more Courtney Cox, which is good.
yeah. As far as like pound for pound for like a horror movie, like you could feel obviously like the slasher vibe to it, but like it didn't really feel like a like I feel you can watch this in any season, you know.
Any season.
Um, and as far as the principal, the guy from the Adam Sandler movie, all the Adam Sandler
Henry
movies, what the hell
Winkler.
is his
Yeah.
name? What's his
Henry
name?
Winkler.
Harry Winkler. Dude, he
Henry
is
Winkler.
so funny too. Such like I didn't know he was in this, so when I saw him, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good.
He
Sorry, that was long. My bad. But
no, you're good. The scene with him, like when Ghostface is like kind of stalking him, has probably the best like director cameo I think maybe ever, because it's obviously so like self-referential of the genre. And Wes Craven also made Nightmare on Elm Street. So like early in the movie, like in the Drew Barrymore scene, she says like, "Oh, like your favorite movie is Nightmare on Elm Street. Like the first one's great, but the rest suck because like he directed that first one." But then also in the Henry Winkler scene, he sees the janitor in the hallway, and he's like, "Oh, like it's okay, Fred," or something. He calls him Fred. His name is Fred, and he's dressed like Freddy Krueger, and it's the director Wes Craven. It's just an awesome
yeah,
reference.
they do a really good job, like you just mentioned. I feel like there's a bunch of like odes to other great horror films. Like obviously like the whole Halloween bit, like
Hmm.
with the movie on in the back and Jamie
Uh,
Lee Curtis, like that was great.
I was gonna talk about that because it's funny we did Sounds of the Lambs this week because they actually mentioned Sounds of the Lambs in this movie. So I was like, oh shit, it's a funny connection.
They
They mentioned
mentioned
that.
so many.
Yeah,
Friday
they mentioned
13th, like,
Psycho.
is it great? Yeah,
And
it's all
it's
And then,
so
sorry. And then in the beginning, he's asking Ghostface is asking Drew. He's like, "Who plays or no, they were like, "Who is the killer in Friday the 13th?" And she goes, "It's Jason, it's Jason." He goes, "If you actually watch the movie, you know it's his mother." So good.
Which have you seen Friday the 13th, or did that spoil it for you?
No, I haven't seen it, so that spoiled it.
Sad, but great.
yeah. Um, yeah, for me, I wrote it in my review, but I think Scream really is one of the more fun horror movies. Kind of what Jagger was saying, like it plays into the corniness really, really well, but it also has really great iconic scenes. Like the phone calls are great. Like in the beginning, the opening scene is great when, especially when she's like hanging from the tree. It's like, oh, we're getting into like a really scary movie, but then the movie ends up like playing into like kind of like a comedy in a way too. Um, let's see what else.
But they
So
execute those horror
but
movie
so well,
elements so well,
so
like the
well.
hanging and all that, like the garage door scene.
Yeah. So I talked
I
about
don't like that. I don't like the garage door.
No?
No,
What?
no.
really.
Uh, I this movie gets on like unreasonable. It's fine. It's for me like it works most of it, but I hate the you're not getting lifted like that.
It's so creative.
Fair.
That's the problem. But like it's a memorable like thing. Like when I think back to the movie, like I do think about that, but I just don't
Yeah.
like that scene.
So one of my biggest gripes in horror movies is how the characters so often are just so dumb and make such dumb decisions. And I wrote that in my Texas Chainsaw review. And this movie actually makes fun of that. The main character, she's like, oh, like I'm not like some like big breasted girl who's just gonna like run upstairs, like run whatever it was. Like she like makes fun of that. Like this movie just plays so well into those different horror tropes. Like it's just so good. I really enjoy this movie. And I will say, you said like the two most recent Screams you kind of enjoy. I actually did like the one with Jenna Ortega, like the most recent one that came out.
And Mikey Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
one I
don't
actually
like
enjoy.
the most recent one as much as I like. What are we on? So I think I like five better than six, and I think seven's coming out soon. So I think I like
Whatever
five.
whatever one I think it starts
And
on
Ortega's
Halloween.
in both of them.
Okay. I think the most recent one is one that I enjoyed.
Yeah,
The most recent
because
one was New York City.
the six.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that one as much, but one of the scariest trailers of all
You
time. First time you see Ghostface with a shotgun, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I remember that when they dropped that
That's another good point. Ghostface is easily one of the more iconic villains.
easily.
Halloween costume, it's my favorite Halloween costume. Growing up, they would have like the vials of like blood going down the costume. It was so sick. I
I
loved everything about
remember
it.
vividly,
I had it in the face.
not to name drop John Yardom, but Jacob, I don't know if you remember this, but John Yardom had a killer Ghostface costume in like fifth grade, and he had that like blood dripping down his chest. It was insane. I remember being like, "Holy shit!" Like they splurged on a costume for this kid because that costume was insane.
I do not remember
I
that.
had the one that was the blood in the mask, and you could like press like a button and it would
Pump it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's so awesome.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I screamed when I was young. I dressed up as Michael Myers when I was like 8 years old for Halloween. Big
Yeah.
horror fan.
I don't know what else there is to say. Like I'm kind of the same as you, Jagger, I guess. Like I grew up on it, so I just love it. And I've watched it so many times over the years, and it's been a couple of years since I actually last watched it. So it was like good to revisit it. I said it in my review. Like it's always great when you watch a movie that you grew up on. Like, like you're just a kid, like you're just watching movies and having fun. And then like when you get a little bit more into it and you start to notice like, okay, it's actually really well made, really clever and smart. And it like 100% holds up. And I think it's timeless. I think in terms of like the subgenre of slasher, I think it's probably the best for me. It's either like this or Black Christmas, which kind of like started the whole genre. Those are my two favorites. It's yeah, it's incredible. I don't
It
have much
almost,
else to say.
it almost feels like in a way this movie could be like a spoof in itself. Like I keep comparing it to
It
scary
is.
movies, but like I wonder why like the creators of Scary Movie, not to go off on a tangent, but like decided to pick Scream to spoof as like their first scary movie because that movie already feels like they're trying to do the same job as what Scary Movie tried to do. I don't know, it's interesting to me.
I mean, the movie is a spoof, even I mean, it's a scary movie, but like it's making fun of the entire genre for like because it started in I mean probably in the 70s and then it started to die out because it just was like recycled and like this shit just kept
Yeah.
happening and then this like brought it back like this was like a huge meta thing and it like revitalized like a lot of the stuff and yeah, Sidney
So,
Prescott, Scream Queen, absolute W.
so do you guys like the original Halloween or the original Scream more? Which one was your
Scream.
pick? Scream.
Scream.
Really, I think it's an easy Halloween for
I
me.
think I'm Scream too.
Really. Ooh.
Uh, I
I
think I'm
think I
like
have
very much Scream, like pretty easy. Like I said, Scream and Black Christmas, I think kind of stand above the rest of the slashers for me. But Halloween's up there, obviously.
horror villain, Michael Myers. Movies, Scream.
Yeah.
Chase, did you think that the twist was obvious at the end of like who it was gonna be? Because there is like a second where they kind of give you like maybe it's Dewey, or like maybe it's the guy who works at the video store. I'm forgetting his name. But I
Yeah.
feel like throughout, like it's
Everybody's a
pretty
suspect.
obvious. I don't
I
know.
thought it was Dewey the first time I was watching, especially when they go back to his house and she's like sleeping over. He goes upstairs, he locks himself in the room, and that's when they get the phone call. And then immediately, once the phone call ends, he comes downstairs. So I was like, oh, it's fucking Dewey, but it wasn't him.
Yeah. I like I said, like Scary Movie is almost the same movie pound for pound, but like in the end of Scary Movie, the actual killer is Dewey. So I was expecting it to be Dewey the whole time, but I did know that what's his name?
Matthew Lillard,
Yes,
Steve
thank you, Matthew
Aldrich.
Lillard. I did know that Matthew Lillard's character was was the killer. I didn't know that there were like two of them, I guess, but I did know
You,
Matthew Lillard was one of them.
you like
Big
knew that? You
reveal.
didn't just like guess it?
No, yeah,
Or
I knew that. I knew
oh,
that
okay.
because
So
there are so many iconic scenes that like I've just seen over the years. You know?
yeah, there's a few
Iconic
parts
movie.
where I think they make it super obvious too. Like, I mean, obviously Billy like dropping the phone in her like like it's pretty clear cut, and they like get away from it. But like after the garage scene, Billy comes like racing back in like at the front of the door, and Stu is like, "Oh hey Billy, where have you been?" Like in this like corny like clearly fake way. It's really funny. You like notice like
They play off each other great, like the
yeah.
whole
You
movie. And
do.
like in one of my favorite, it's like a pretty known thing, but like in the beginning where the first night after Drew Barrymore dies, Matthew or Skeet says to Matthew like Lillard, like, no one said you killed her, because he's talking to him like, you didn't kill her, I killed her, like that stuff. And
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. He's like, thanks, buddy. Stuff like that. Like I really love these two playing off each other. And I'm pretty sure they're coming back
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Scream
I heard
7
that. I
together.
don't know. I don't know how he could be coming back. He literally has a TV on his head.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know how he comes back in 6.
Does he come back in 6?
Skeet does.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Stu, I don't know.
Stu, I don't know how they're gonna do Stu, but
Or Billy. I
they
just
might do
don't
the
know how
same.
Billy comes back in 6. Is he in 5 maybe?
I don't want to spoil, but it's not really a spoil. Like, who is
I
it?
don't know.
You know, it doesn't. It's not like a huge pivotal plot point in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
Took a bullet
I
to the
guess it
head.
is a big pivotal plot point.
I haven't seen 4 and 5. I've seen 1 through 3 and 6.
Four is hilarious. Um, I'm trying to think. Four is with what, Emma Roberts? No, what is that her name?
Yeah, 4 is Emma
Yeah.
Roberts. Um, she's in it, and then 5 is like the Mikey Madison and
Mhm.
Huey and Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5.
They're fun. A lot of fun.
Fun movies.
You want to do ratings?
Yeah, I'm at a 4.
I'm
Four
at
and
a
a
four and a
half.
half. Oh,
Yep, same here. Four
sorry.
and a half.
4.5.
5. Top 20 all time. I think it might be actually just outside my top 20. Check.
It's creeping up to a 5, honestly. I do love it. I've seen it so many times, and it's like always just consistent.
It's just so much
Yeah.
fun. 20
It's
number
the
21.
it's the most fun horror movie. It has to be. All right, let's jump into Silence of the Lambs. This was Jordan's movie, but this is one of Jacob's all-time favorites, so we're gonna have Jacob start out with it.
Yeah, Jordan, I told Jordan I was gonna bring it, and he rudely
Stolen.
jumped in front of me and stole it as his pick. It's okay. I'm just glad we got to watch it. To enter the mind of a killer, she must challenge the mind of a madman. Clarice Starling is a top student at the FBI's training academy. Jack Crawford wants Clarice to interview Dr. Hannibal Lecter, a brilliant psychiatrist who is also a violent psychopath, serving life behind bars for various acts of murder and cannibalism. Crawford believes that Lecter may have insight into a case and that Starling, as an attractive young woman, may be just the bait to draw him out. Since I was, we joked that this could have been my pick for childhood favorites, because been watching this movie since I was like, I don't know, like 9, 10. Like, I've been friends with Jordan since I was in fourth grade, friends with Chase since fifth grade, and like the whole time I've known them, I've been like, this has been like my favorite movie. And it still is. Like every time I watch it, it's just an absolute masterpiece. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Everything is even better than like Elite. Like it's everything is elevated in this movie. The acting, the tension, the script, the way it's shot, all the characters, the quotes are great. It's terrifying, doesn't pull any punches. I just absolutely love it. And I think the reason I watched it in the first place and the reason I loved it is when I was younger, I was like kind of obsessed with finding a movie that would actually scare me. Like I wanted to watch horror movies and see if I could like get scared. And my parents recommended Poltergeist, which did not scare me at all. Nightmare on Elm Street, which also like good movie, didn't scare me at all. And then I watched this, and again, spoiler alert, like the scene when Hannibal Lecter escapes is just one of the most incredible sequences in cinema history, and it actually like, scared the shit out of me when he like takes the face off and then attacks the person in the ambulance. That was just so insane. Like I'd never seen anything like that sequence before, and it blew my mind, and it still does. His performance is just so elite. There's really nothing else to be said about it. I think this one, Best Picture, Best Actor for Anthony Hopkins, Best Actress for Jodie Foster. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's it's perfect. Anthony Hopkins is unbelievable, as you said. I was telling you guys, I don't even think it's my favorite performance of his, but I think the father probably is. But oh my God, he is so good in this. Um, I mean, what do I even say? You touched on like the face scene, which is obviously like the most iconic scene. I don't know, somebody else can jump in.
One thing, Jacob, that I didn't expect watching this, again, this is my first time watching the movie. I feel like um Hannibal Lecter like wasn't as much of the villain as I thought he was going to be,
Yeah,
which
that
I found very interesting.
yeah, that's why I had a tough time. I remember Jagger like asked us our favorite villains of all time, and I put Hannibal Lecter just because like I guess if you like he's kind of considered a villain because he's like a serial killer, but he's not really the villain of the movie. It's Buffalo Bill,
Yeah,
who's also
and
frightening.
yeah, Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bill's terrifying.
Dude, when the girl when the girl's like in the pit and she's screaming and he starts going like ah, ah, like it's fucking nuts. It's so sick.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill. I could definitely see like why growing up you were afraid of Hannibal Lecter, but Buffalo Bill for me as an adult was just like not an easy watch, not a fun watch. Um, yeah, yeah. It was really fucking good. I don't really have any issues with it at all. Um,
You just hate me.
no, it's not that I hate you. It's just that like I don't know. I will say like I felt very unfulfilled by the ending, honestly. Like I didn't like yeah, like it was really funny and like so fitting that he was like, all right, like he's like, I'm gonna go have like I'm gonna go eat a friend or whatever he said.
I'm having a friend. I'm having an old friend for dinner. It's
Yeah, right. And like that's great and all, but I just wish I don't know, I wish I had a little more closure. And I know that there's a second movie. I don't know if it's a prequel or what,
it's
but
there's two. There's a sequel and then there's like a prequel.
okay.
Neither of them are as good as this.
No worries.
So I totally, Jagger, you're muted. I don't know if you're trying to talk.
Motherfucker. I said I've seen Hannibal. I haven't seen Red Dragon yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of those, but for me, I totally disagree with Chase. I think it's a perfect ending. I mean, the thought of Hannibal Lecter just being out in society and roaming around as like the crazy serial killer that he is such a perfect ending, and then also catching Buffalo Bill, like I think it's perfect. Also, Buffalo Bill's motive is so disgusting and scary. Like obviously, so like he wants to transition, but to transition, he's gonna take the skin of his captives, like his female captives, that he's gonna kill and skin them, and he's throwing down a bucket of lotion so that they can lotion up their skin to make it more smooth and soft, so he could take the skin off and transition himself. Just like think about that. It's just oh my God, the motive is
That's
crazy.
it's another one where I wish Jordan. I want to hear Jordan's thoughts about it because he mentioned like Cartman in South Park last week with like the golden ticket and Willy Wonka. But there was like a South Park episode where Cartman like invites this girl over to play lambs in his basement and he has like a pit and he's like, he puts the lotion on his skin and has to get the hose again. And it's so funny.
Insane. Yeah. Jagger,
Perfect movie.
thoughts?
This movie's great. I don't know what else to say.
You know what's funny,
I
actually,
love
not to interrupt you, Jagger, but me and mom, when we went to visit Jagger, walked in on him with Buffalo Bill sitting in his chair, butt ass naked.
yeah, I paused it like the complete wrong time.
But
And it's
hey,
just like bare ass
we
Buffalo
we
Bill.
wa- you know what? We watched this with our mom, and she loves this movie. But I will say, like, watching this movie with her was a miserable experience because literally we were like getting ready for scenes and like for example, like the scene where Hannibal like breaks out and like, like he's fucking with the cops or whatever. She's like, "Oh, get ready for this scene. You're never gonna look at life the same." Like as the scene is about to come on, like as it's about to unfold. And then she said it again later in the movie. I think something with Buffalo Bill, but it,
She's
it pissed me off.
she's the all-time worst person to watch a movie with. I
It's
really
sad.
believe that. It is sad, but it's
Probably a delight to watch a movie with.
But sorry,
Like I
Jagger.
wish I watched Barbarian with you guys. Like fantastic. This movie's just like so clever from the start to the end. There's really not much wrong with it. I think Jodie Foster's great, obviously. And Anthony Hopkins is also obviously like he has in the 20 minutes of screen time, I think, in this 2 hour movie. And the presence is felt, he's regarded as one of the best villains of all time, even though he's barely even a villain. He's just a sadistic what was is he a psychiatrist?
Hmm.
Former
It's
psychiatrist,
just
yeah.
so smart, so calculated. I love his character. He's been not memed. He's just so iconic, I guess. And it's for the right reason. I love how it feels horror, thriller, mystery, all that. And it's like three of my favorites in one. I think a scene that I appreciate more and I love more every time is when the lights go out in the end. Um, and he's just like feeling it. Oh, my hands are close. Um, he's just like feeling out and like looking at her and then clocks the gun and she turns around just like luckily. Um, I really enjoy this movie. Sure is right to have it in this top four of all time. I'm just not there yet. I think I actually lowered it a little bit, like four spots,
Sad.
but
Mhm.
it's still like that good. Um,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. And
unbelievable.
a new scene that I like grew to appreciate even more this time and that like, I really love is when Clarice goes to see Lecter and he's like she can't see him in the cell and then he just like appears and then they're talking and he's like sitting in the dark in the shadows and that back and forth is just so incredible. It's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
And I love the also um the theme overall of just how like I guess like the patriarchy I guess in a way like how men just like abuse their power obviously with like Buffalo Bill literally using these women as objects to like for himself and like taking their skin off their back like they're not even human but there's just like little scenes like in the beginning when Clarice is in the um, like she's at the police department. She goes in an elevator and there's just a ton of like huge dudes and she's just like a little girl and like she's kind of underestimated and just like there's little nods to it there. Obviously, like it's pretty obvious overall, but I like how they kind of keep that consistent throughout.
Yeah. Piggybacking on what you said, with how Buffalo Bill just objectifies the women that he has like captive, he never refers to them as like, oh, she or her. He always calls them an it, pretty much like making it an object that he's in control of, which is crazy. Um, the other thing that I really love about this movie is the whole quid pro quo thing with obviously Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins. Like him being a former psychiatrist, he just wants to understand her like on a deeper level, and he's just basically forcing her to tell her childhood story and why she is what she is now, and in return, she gets all these clues from him. It's honestly like an insane way to like uncover and reveal the mystery in this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is really cool. I enjoyed that part as well.
it's like the "Don't lie to me, I'll know" or whatever, and she tells him stuff. It's sick.
The other thing I really love too is they couldn't what was it like they couldn't tell her. Let me think. He's so smart that they couldn't tell her why she was going down there because he would have outsmarted her or something like it was crazy.
He would have known. And they also didn't tell her like because she gave him I guess like a promise of a plan they were gonna give to him and it was all fake and she didn't know that either. Just
Yeah,
because they kept like again they just keep like using her like she's just a little girl, like we're just gonna use her. Like yeah, it's all crazy.
I loved how partial he was to her, especially like in the end. He like he was like, what did he say in the end when he's on the phone with her?
like I'm not looking for you or
He's like,
something
you're
like
one of the
that.
good ones. He's like you're not someone of interest to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just thought it was like, but it was. I just think it's cool how they made like as sick as he is, like he has. I don't want to say like he has a little bit of humanity in him left because I don't think that's what the point that they're trying to make. But like it just shows that like as sick as he is, like he still has like a little bit of love for like
They
this
have that
woman.
connection. They
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that connection, and I think it really shows great. It's the no, he won't come after me. He would find that rude, and it's absolutely true.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he
yeah.
does that.
Like a professional agreement not to go after her.
Yeah.
Insane.
Not even that. It's just like he really liked her. Like he liked spending time with her. Like he enjoyed their conversation. Like I don't know. I like how they kept, as like Jacob said, keeping consistency. I like how they kept that consistent too.
He
Unbelievable.
enjoyed studying her, yeah.
A
That
movie,
relationship really makes it, I think.
yeah, a movie that each time you watch it, you'll understand more elements to it and all of their motives. It's a really good one. Should we do ratings?
Sure. I gave this a 5. It's maybe my favorite movie ever, and it yeah, I mean, it like changed. It honestly changed my life. Like, I don't know if I'd be as much of a movie person now if I didn't like watch this
It's
when I was
great.
younger and like love it. Like, it's a super important movie to me.
Huge.
You're
I
sick.
also have it. Movies do that.
How do you watch
It's
this and it doesn't like
great.
alter your brain when you're younger? And
No,
like, oh my God,
absolutely.
this is
It
like
absolutely
possible.
does. It's just
Yeah.
like if you were to if you were to take out the subject, meaning the movie, and you take your sentence, you're like, okay, maybe he's talking about like, like a Finding Nemo or like a Toy Story. No, he's talking about the Silence of the Lambs. Like,
Sick.
it's so funny.
It's insane. Like
I
it,
wish I had that.
yeah. I'd
Yeah.
never
I
seen
have
anything
Revenge
like
of the
this.
Sith.
Yeah.
Um,
I also have it a five. Second, I think it's only the second time where I've had two fives. I think the only other one is the Dune episode. But
I'm
I
at a
love
four and a
horror
half.
movies.
I'm at a 4.5 for me.
I have a 5. Really think it's one of the smarter movies, one of the more well movies, especially in the horror drama. So genre. So unbelievable.
Jordan has it at a 5 too, I'll say. I know he's not here. Jordan did give it a 5. I don't know if I'm spoiling his rating for next week he wanted to give it, but
So Chase is holding us back here.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It's
All
sad.
right.
sad.
All right,
You
fellas.
can thank Jake.
Anti-Jacob bias.
You can thank Jacob.
It's the anti-Jacob bias.
We're gonna play 2 games here. I don't know how long they're gonna take. It could be really short, or we could get into some good discussions, so we'll see. But first off, I'm gonna go with the overrated, underrated, and properly rated. So everybody pull out their phones, pull up your notes app. I'm gonna tell you either a movie, an actor, or a director, and then you guys have to write on your phone overrated, underrated, properly rated. You can show it to the screen, and we'll just all say it for the Spotify listeners.
Can someone
Um,
make like take a picture on like Snapchat, like a black screen, and then just do those and then just send it? I was started to do it the other day and I like couldn't do it. And I think like if I show my notes app, it'll be too small.
I just don't have Snapchat anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I deleted Snapchat a long time ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got
I mean, I
you.
don't Snapchat anyone, but that's just surprising. Can someone just send
I mean,
it?
how does this look? That's too small. Yeah, that's too
Yeah,
small.
let's get a
I
little
got
bigger.
you. One sec.
I think you can make your title bigger, like your font. If you go here, and then go heading. Uh, you know what? I'm not a part of the game, so if you want to use my Snapchat,
Okay. Just give me-
I've been
all
trying to
right.
pick out my movie for this week as well in the backgrounds. I've
Yeah, I don't know
found
what I'm gonna
like
shoot.
three
Why is it not?
because I had nothing because yeah, I'll explain.
Um, okay, so the first one we're gonna go with is Interstellar. So is Interstellar overrated, underrated, or properly rated? So I'll
Well,
give you guys
I
a
need
little bit of
someone
time
to
to
send
think.
me the thing.
Here, one sec. Oh, sorry.
Back to back weeks with back to back voice cracks for sure.
Yeah, I have lots of them.
I listen when I'm not here.
I have lots of them. Schnur's sending it through, but we'll start off with Interstellar to let you guys think about it.
I wonder what Jagger and Chase are gonna put for this.
Oh, I wonder. Someone actually asked me, one of my girlfriends, she was like, "What's a movie like if you had to recommend one movie for someone to get movies?" I was like, Interstellar. I think it just has it all and is a great starting point. It might be confusing, but it's the
Yeah,
emotions of it. It's got sci-fi, it's got great filmmaking, a lovely ending. I think it's a perfect movie to get started with.
save your
Yeah,
analysis, man. Save your analysis.
it's one that I don't. Here, we'll talk about it. I just sent them through, Jagger.
Thank you.
Um,
Let's just reuse that. Thank you, Jacob. I should have done that. I didn't think of that. We're good.
we're all
All right.
good. You guys ready?
Yes.
Hmm.
So Interstellar to start. Everybody put it up on the screen and then reveal what it is to the Spotify listeners.
Just lock the screen.
So overrated. Jagger and Chase have properly rated.
Yeah, there's no way it's underrated because it is like the most logged movie on Letterboxd,
Mm.
and like it is regarded as so good, but I can understand how people say overrated at this point because people just get sick of it. And it's like everyone talks about it constantly.
I
No, I
don't.
understand fatigue.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I said overrated. I don't think it's like top two Nolan for me. I absolutely love it. Like it's awesome, and like you said, Jagger, it's a good one to get people into it. Like I don't love it like you guys, but I've recommended it to people. Just like you have to watch this movie, you'll love it. Like
Hmm.
it's yeah, like it's an easy recommendation. If you want like someone to like something, like it's great.
It's just an unbelievable baseline. Like you
Yeah.
want to get started. It's right
Uh,
there.
I just think
Yeah.
it's like I just think 2001 is so much better. I think that kind of I don't know if it hurts it for me, but like there are like obviously clear inspirations from 2001, and I just think that's better. And it's like I guess a little bit basic of like a story. Like I don't think the characters are all that interesting outside of Cooper, but I mean it's obviously like a spectacle and it's a movie made for the theater. It's the best theater experience I've had, and I think that definitely counts for something.
You have it at a 4.5.
Yeah. I mean I love it. Like
Mhm.
it's like I'm not gonna sit here and shit on it,
Really good.
but
No,
Yeah.
I
it's
have some
fair.
problems, but yeah.
Cool. Next up, we have Jordan Peele, the director.
You
Okay.
hate Jordan Peele for whatever
I do
reason.
want to start by saying I haven't seen Nope. I actually almost watched Nope last night, believe it or not. But so I'm just gonna be basing this off of Us and Get Out. So
Okay. Everybody reveal when you're ready. It's okay. Aaron and Jacob have properly rated. Chase has overrated.
so I want to say overrated. I'm not saying overrated like, oh my God, he's so overrated. I'm saying like just I think a smidge because uh Get Out is incredible. One of the best directorial debuts ever. But um I think Us gets more praise. I've only seen it once, but I think it's a little more praise and I think it's deserved. And again, I'm only basing it on these two movies, so uh that's a very basic baseline thought.
I can see how you say overrated, but I love Us. I have Us and Get Out 4.5s and Nope at a 4. And people regard him as like one of the best filmmakers of the 21st century, even though he's made 3 movies.
Yeah.
But when you watch these movies, they are that good. And think about like how excited are you for his next movie, that fourth one coming out? I think it's a vampire one coming out. You're so pumped for that, and I think that gives him like the properly rated. Like, I don't think that that movie will be a miss. There's no way. Producer, we could talk about that differently, but
For him.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, I agree with your points there.
I think it's for me also not just like that he's that good. And like, I mean, if you're three for three on like good movies and two of them I think are like amazing, then like I don't know how you can be overrated in that sense. Like you're just really great. But it's not even just like that they're good, it's also like why they're good. And I think that they're like something kind of like different stories in a pretty oversaturated genre. And they're like unique and I like how he still blends his comedy into it too. Like it's yeah, he's a very one of one filmmaker right now.
Nice. Next up, we have Avengers Endgame, the movie.
Hold up one ready.
It's just wait, give me a second.
This is taking me a second too.
Okay. All right, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, Jacob has underrated. That shocks me. Jagger and Chase have properly rated.
I'm 3 for 3 on properly rated.
Yeah.
I think
I
they're all properly rated.
I was also between underrated and properly rated because I feel like specifically Christian, I feel like people don't give Endgame enough love. But
Well, we early in the podcast, whenever we did the comic book draft, you drafted Endgame or Infinity War, which I think is crazy.
that
insane.
was before my rewatch. That was before my rewatch. So that has probably changed since if I were to redo that. But
Mhm.
um I feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't love like a lot of people say like people compare Infinity War and Endgame to each other. It's fair. I think Endgame is like a perfect ending for that arc of characters to me.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't seen this movie in probably like 3 or 4 years. Uh, so maybe my opinion would be updated if I watched it more recently. But I do think like Chase said, like it just gets a ton of hate, and for every people are like, oh, it's not even like one of the best Marvel movies, and like you said, like it's the perfect ending. Like again, like I said with Interstellar, like I think it's a good thing to make movies for the theater. This is a theater experience. Like that's part of what makes film so great. And I think it's one of those that was just like such a important event in the theater. And every time I watch it, I've watched it since, like it brings me right back to that moment.
Yeah, I, I
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
changing back
think
to
it's
underrated.
I don't
Sorry.
think it's as good as a movie as Silence of the Lambs, but I have them both at fives because it's a spectacle. Like it is a monumental piece of movie media that is like just I think it's properly rated. Some people hate it, some people love it, but it's like it's so big and it did so much for the theaters. It did so much for movies and film in general. And just like I feel like it broke boundaries. And I guess I could go underrated at that, but I think it is properly rated and people see it as that.
Good points. Next up, we have Steven Spielberg, the director.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
You guys ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Chase properly rated, Jagger overrated,
Wow.
Jacob underrated.
I had to spice it up a little bit. Um, I just don't love his movies as much as the rest of you guys, even though they are very like I mean, he's got I think what Jurassic Park 5. I don't know what other 5-star movies he has for me, but he's got like phenomenal filmography. But I wouldn't consider him a top 7 director of all time, and I think he's like regarded as like definitely top like Mount Rushmore. But that's just my taste personally.
I think he's one of the most important filmmakers ever, just for what he did for blockbusters, obviously with Jaws. Without Steven Spielberg, there's no Christopher Nolan, probably no Denis Villeneuve, no, like there's just not these big spectacles, and he kind of made that like a thing. And even since Jaws, like aside from his other blockbusters, like Schindler's List is one of the greatest movies of all time. It's actually just unbelievable, and he continues to like put out pretty solid projects. I haven't seen Fablemans, or West Side Story is his most recent, so I do have to get on those. But I just think he's amazing and so important. And he came up in a time with like David Lynch was in that era, Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola, Brian De Palma. Like that was kind of the crew in that like age of filmmakers, and they get a lot more praise. I think rightfully so, they get a lot of praise, but he's definitely not like a slouch in that group.
I definitely don't think he's a slouch. I
Yeah.
definitely don't. I just think people regard him as like possibly the best filmmaker of all time. And yes, he is
I
incredibly
think
important,
to
but
I think to build off of that, and like I know Jacob and I have talked in the past about like how underrated he is, like with the camera as well. Like so many, like so many iconic shots. Like I don't think you could find a director with more iconic shots that could go band for band with Steven Spielberg. And I'll steal some of Cole's thunder too. Like we were talking about Spielberg a couple weeks ago, but he was saying too, and obviously like he would know way better than any of us because he works with cameras, but he was saying like he says nobody moves the camera better than Steven Spielberg. Like nobody has that ability better than Spielberg. So um but I think people like, and the reason I have him at properly rated is because a lot of people say that he is among one of the goats. I don't think nobody hates Steven Spielberg. Like if you do, you're
I
just
don't
a
hate.
hater.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, last one. We have Timothy Chalamet, the actor.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know where to go with this.
I have like a caveat to mine. Should I hold it up?
Sure.
No,
No? Okay.
you do what you want.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay. Chase has properly rated. Jacob has properly rated. Jagger has underrated.
I think he's properly rated as an actor, but he's like overhated. Like I think people hate him and think he's like annoying and like I don't know, like people don't like him, so they'll say that he's like overrated, but he's like the next superstar actor, and he's already like that guy. He hasn't turned in a bad performance that I've seen personally.
I need to see him continue to take on bigger and better projects. Like he has
What
done
do
a
you
lot of great.
want?
He
He's
has.
gonna be he's like
Hang
almost the
on.
front runner before Marty Supreme's even out.
Right, right. So I said I need to see him continue to. I feel like, I feel like, and this is the case with a lot of actors, but I feel like he sometimes settles for some dumb roles. Like, why was he doing Wonka? Like Wonka is shit.
It's fun.
That's like
I
a
didn't really like
super
Wonka.
fun like range type of role. Like he was singing in that like completely different from
I
from the
guess when you look at
Dune
it
and
that
stuff.
way, yeah. I guess when you look at it that way, like I can agree with you, but I'm not ready to put him on the pedestal that everybody. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like Jacob the other day, or maybe it was Jordan who sent that Pacino is looking for, uh,
That's me. Yeah.
yeah, looking for Timothy Chalamet to play him in the prequel of Heat, and I don't know if I can see him that role, but with how great of an actor he is, I'm okay with seeing him take that on, and I want to see him continue to take bigger and better projects. Is my point.
He's
Obviously, I'm the
turning
biggest. Go ahead.
So he's turning 30 years old this year in December. He's already a two-time nominee for Best Lead Actor, and he's done such a wide range. Like how do you do Call Me by Your Name, like Complete Unknown and Dune, like Bones and all. Like it's just insane range of roles for a guy that young. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'm the
that's true.
biggest Chalamet guy here, and my biggest thing is his age. He's underrated, and people hate on him, and they hated on him for that speech, the pursuit of greatness. But it is absolutely true. Like, there is no one that is on a better pace. Like, what was Leo doing at 29? He was around here, but like, this man is like on like a pedestal that is so like high. He's going to be nominated this year for Marty Supreme, and it's going to put him back-to-back years where he's going to be in the one or two spot because he probably just lost to Brody last year by a little bit. I think he's underrated because he could, when it's all said and done, be the greatest actor of all time. And I don't think that's a stretch because of the range that he has showed off with shit like Wonka, Dune Part Two, Call Me by Your Name, like Little Women, and then he can even fucking do a fun role in Don't Look Up if you want. Like there is nothing that he can't do that he showed me so far. Like I just think, I mean, I guess I'm a fucking glazer, but like he is like the best actor right now to me.
I'll say with Leo, by the time he was 30, he already did What's Eating Gilbert Grape, was nominated for an Oscar. He did
He
Titanic, and he
fucking sucks in
did
that.
Catch Me
What's
If You
Eating Gilbert
Can.
Grape sucks.
Oh, stop it.
What's King
That's insane.
Gate is
It's a
terrible.
good movie. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
But
Again,
yes,
I mean,
but
I
He was
think
Leo
Oscar
is
nominee.
regarded as possibly the greatest actor of all time, and I don't think anyone would say that Timmy can't do that when it's all said and done.
I don't know.
Because he's shown that he is picking good projects. Like he does not pick, maybe Don't Look Up, but like he doesn't pick shit projects.
I haven't
So
seen French Dispatch. People don't like that, but
the only thing I'll say is just to stir a little trouble. I'm huge on Timmy too, but I haven't seen Timmy turn in like an all-time great performance for me. I'm still waiting on that. So we'll see. That also is a lot
This
on the
better
writing
be
and
it.
the directing, but I still think we're waiting on that.
He, I
you
don't
saw
know. I
Call Me
mean,
by
I
Your
can't.
Name.
Call
He's
Me
pretty
by Your
freaking good in Call Me
Name
by Your Name.
is like came out of nowhere.
I've also he said that like because he wants to work with like great filmmakers is kind of his goal. Like he's like, I just want to work with so many great filmmakers, and his goal is Paul Thomas Anderson. So that would be very cool.
Next movie. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I mean, again, I haven't been properly rated Jagger, so I don't want to make it seem like I think like he's a
No, I
awesome
don't think.
actor.
Yeah, I
And
don't
to your
think anyone
point,
here
I think a
hates
lot of
it.
people do hate on him, which is very unnecessary. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a really cool guy. I don't know why people hate on him, but
Okay, let me give my thoughts. I would say underrated. I would say underrated because I don't think there's anybody else at his age that's even in the same stratosphere as Timothy Chalamet. You think of like an Austin Butler or a Paul Mescal, like these guys are not even close to this guy in my opinion.
Butler is so funny.
There's nobody else that's close to him right now.
No,
Yeah,
they're
there
not.
is no, when you say the top actor under 40, you're saying Chalamet,
It's just
without a
him.
doubt.
The only actor I would
Yeah.
like put in that category with him, or I think he's actually better, is Robert Pattinson. But he's like obviously much older. He's just kind of like now getting back into like leading roles in
Mhm.
that stardom, and like his career is really just kind of kicking off like again. Um, so they're kind of like rising together, I think, towards like a potential Oscar. I give Pattinson a slight edge, but yeah, in
The
terms of his
fact that we get
age,
to fucking see those two together and do part three.
I forgot about that. Holy shit.
I saw Jennifer Lawrence say that Robert Pattinson's like one of the girls. You guys see
All
that?
that, yeah.
One of the
He's one of the
what?
what?
Like one of the girls.
So the context was Pattinson was like doing his work, and then after work he called up Jennifer Lawrence like, "Hey, can I come over?" And he just like hung out and watched the show with like her
They
friend.
all watched Little Women together, like him and like a bunch of
Yeah,
girls.
and he was like, "Can I?" He was like, "Can I come over and watch it?" And she was like, "He's just one of the girlies." It's funny.
It's funny. I saw a scene from their movie that got released and it actually looked very good. I'm
The one
excited
where
for
she's
that
like going
now.
crazy at
Excited for
the
that.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Dime I
thought the
Love.
acting looked very
It's
good.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, that was good discussion. I do have one more game. I don't know if you guys have time for it, so it's up to you guys if you want to run it.
I'm good for it.
Yeah.
All right, one more game. So this one is going to be speak when you hear a better movie than blank. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Mhm.
So I'm going to give you guys a movie. I'm going to run through a list. I'm going to just run through all of them because obviously the three of you all have different opinions and just speak if you hear a better movie than the movie I give you. So speak when you hear a better movie than Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So that's the movie we're going to
Jagger talks in the first movie.
Yeah,
do.
probably.
The first one we're going to do is The Departed.
Yep, easily.
Okay. Do you want to go into that or you just want to? That's it. You're good.
I just like vastly prefer that over Close
Okay.
Encounters of the Third Kind.
Next
Are
one
we
is Halloween.
sticking with? Do you want me to go for
Yeah,
every
yeah.
movie?
No, no, no.
Okay.
So I made this list before I knew you were gonna be on the podcast
Mm,
because I was looking at their list, but it's okay. Just speak when you hear a better
all
movie.
right. Yeah, I'll
Ne
keep my
next one is
thoughts.
gonna be the original Halloween.
Yep, definitely. Not even close.
Okay. Next one is gonna be Avengers Infinity War.
Yep. Not even close.
I think I think I'll stop there.
No, don't dish me, Chase.
I'll stop there.
No way.
Infinity War is like so iconic, dude. So iconic.
Close Encounters is so good.
It is so good.
I thought this
But
was gonna
over.
last longer, but Jagger is ruining my list, but that's okay.
Sorry. I'll just do one word. That's it.
Um, next is gonna be Magnolia.
Yep.
I do really want to rewatch Magnolia. I talked, but I think Close Encounters is better.
Okay. Next is gonna be Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yep.
Next is gonna be Black Swan.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll talk
I'll
there.
stop. I think I'll stop there as well.
Okay. So
Wow.
Black Swan does it for all three of you. I'll just list off the other ones just so you guys can hear. I had E.T.
Close Encounters.
Close Encounters is yeah.
Okay,
I
A New
think I
Hope.
would actually, I haven't seen ET in so long, but I think I would actually say Close Encounters over ET
Okay.
right now.
A New Hope.
Yep.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick's better.
And Pan's Labyrinth, which was the last one I thought Jacob was gonna
Yeah.
crack at. Yeah.
Yeah. Pans and Black Swan would be the only two I think I would take over it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
closer for me. I don't know.
I have one
Get
more
it?
for us.
Yeah, can we get one more that I
I,
actually
I
like?
I have one more for us, but again, I made this based on Jacob and Chase, so I don't know how you're gonna react to this.
Okay.
Okay, so speak when you hear a better movie than The Truman Show.
Ooh.
I do like the Truman Show.
Okay.
Yeah,
First
here's
movie,
the
I think
Truman Show
Jagger's
now.
gonna speak at the first movie. Okay, The Prestige.
Yep.
Fuck, dude. The Prestige might be
Not
better
even
than the
close.
Truman Show. I think I'm gonna take the Prestige there.
Prestige top three Nolan.
That shocks me from you,
I haven't
actually.
seen it in like years and years,
Prestige
so
is. I have to rewatch Prestige, but I remember being like fucking out of my seat, knocked. My socks were on the floor watching
every
the
time I
Prestige.
every time I think of the procedure, I always just think about the fact that I literally knew the twist like the whole time because it was so obvious if you've like ever watched a movie.
I did not know the twist. I had
I
no
didn't know it
Well,
either.
like
idea.
because you recognize spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the Prestige, like if
Ava,
you
close
look
your
at
ears if you're listening. Ava, close your
Eva,
ears.
don't yeah. If you haven't seen the Prestige, please don't listen to this. Like you can see Christian Bale under the makeup the whole time. Like the whole time I knew it was him under the makeup, like as a different person. Like
I didn't.
Prestige
You have a
is fucking
you have a good eye.
great.
I have to rewatch
Next
it.
next movie is Jaws,
Wait, this is better than what?
The Truman Show.
Jaws is better.
I haven't seen Truman Show in so long.
It's
Nothing
like one
from
of the first ones.
Jagger.
It's like one of the first ones I'm keeping my mouth shut, even though I'm not supposed to talk. But
Okay. Next one is Shutter Island. Nothing. Arrival.
yep.
I actually prefer Shutter Island and Arrival to Truman Show on it. I'll go back.
Okay, I thought you were much higher on the Truman Show, so that's
I am very high on it. Just love all these movies.
Arrival's like one of the best sci-fi movies
very
ever. I
good.
feel like that just gets because Denise the goat.
Jacob has yet to crack.
There's no Arrival without Close Encounters, by the way.
What'd you say?
I said there's no Arrival without Close Encounters, by the way.
It's
Arrival's
true.
just 10 times
Very true.
better.
There's so many parallels between those two. The next one is The Dark Knight.
Uh-huh.
I prefer The Dark Knight.
Nothing from Jacob. The
I
next
haven't seen
one
Truman
is
Show in a long
Terminator.
time, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
just
mean it's a
rewatched
lot of
it last
people's
month.
it's in a lot of people's all-time movies, so next one is Terminator 2. Nope. Okay, the next one is Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Jags.
No.
Nothing from Jake's?
Really?
Nothing
Come
from Jake?
on. We love Vertigo.
I know.
Vertigo's
I have
great, but
Truman out of
Truman Show's
5 though.
better.
I haven't seen it.
Truman
Okay,
Show
the next
is really
one,
good.
I think I have Jacob on this one. The next one is Prisoners.
Prisoners is better. Jacob!
My goodness.
God.
I have to think about that.
Prisoners without a doubt.
Maybe Prisoners. Maybe.
I'm shocked.
Maybe let me hear the next one.
Dude, you would think Truman Show is in your top 10. Is it in your top 10?
No, but I have it out of 5. Like I haven't seen that movie in so many years though.
So good.
So I don't know how
Sophia and I
updated feelings would be.
just watched Truman Show. I showed her for the first time, and she said to me, we watched it like a month ago, and she said to me yesterday, or 2 days ago. So it's funny that's coming up. She's like, Truman Show kind of like changed my life. Like every day now, I think about like, what if I'm the Truman Show? And I'm like, how are you just thinking about this now? Like I've thought about this probably every day for my whole life.
Yeah, literally.
I I always say like kind of what Jagger said with Interstellar, like Truman Show is just the movie that like if someone wants a movie recommendation, I'll just say Truman Show, like regardless of what you're in the mood for, what you like that's just a universal movie.
I have one final movie that I think will certainly crack Schnur. So the last one's gonna be After Sun.
Yeah. Good night.
We will see you tomorrow night.
I agree.
Okay. Hope you guys had fun with those games.
That was fun, even though I didn't play by the rules and I kept talking.
Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of ruined the game at the start.
No, you're all
That's
good.
fine.
Next time, if I know everybody's on the podcast, I'll have to be more strategic.
I really like the
Well,
properly rated game.
it's good.
Mhm.
All right, let's get into movie picks for next week. It's gonna be post 2000s horror films, so if you guys have anything, just throw it out.
I have 3.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
So if you guys
Oh,
have
did we
one,
get a pick from Jordan or no?
I don't think so, so we might just have to skip him.
Someone call.
I'll text him.
did you guys have one or no?
I have three that I'm deciding
Yeah,
between.
I have one, but I haven't really thought about it a ton. I'll just throw it out. The Descent.
Let's fucking go. I actually love The Descent.
I haven't seen that.
It's
That's
absolutely
huge.
terrifying.
That is huge.
Okay.
Um,
Is it in the
Christian,
doc?
are you okay if I go The Wailing? Because that I
100%.
out of my picks, like that's the one I want to watch the most,
I would
personally.
100% rewatch that. I want to rewatch it,
Yeah.
so
Even if you
It was
don't want to
unreal.
watch this week, it's okay. Like it's been on my watch list for so long, and then you giving me that nudge, I'm like, yeah, I would have picked
oh,
Hereditary if I didn't watch it literally
yeah.
yesterday.
Mine is gonna be Nope.
Fuck. Guys, I'm between two. I don't know which. You guys have this other one really, really highly regarded.
Oh,
Me and Christian do. I think I know what you're gonna pick because I'm looking at it right now. I think.
oh fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna vote for. I don't know what the Descent is. Let me look up the Descent.
All right, I was between the host. I was between the host. I was between Get Out because I haven't seen Get Out in forever, and Red Rooms. But I think I'm gonna go Red
Mm.
Rooms.
Holy fuck.
Oh, big
Yes, that's the
time.
pick. That is absolutely the pick.
That's huge.
This is the Descent,
Yeah.
Yes,
2005.
dude.
Oh yeah.
The Descent is fantastic. We have four bangers here.
Yeah, these are good movies.
No, he's absolutely
Holy
horrifying.
shit.
Do you
And
have
Is
it in?
voting
then
gonna? Gordon's not here.
Just
I
vote
mean,
on whatever.
you guys voted last
See how
time,
it
and then we'll
plays
see how
out.
it goes.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I don't know if anybody has something, I gotta think about this.
I want Jordan's pick.
All right, let's give him a minute. See if he
I
texts
texted
us.
him.
No, no, don't call mom.
I'm gonna go.
Wait, you gotta wait for Jordan.
Dude.
I'll be shocked if
I
he answers. He's in Nashville.
I thought we were gonna go the Lighthouse Chase, honestly.
I didn't know if
Oh
that was
my
horror.
God! Oh my God!
I
I
was
should have
thinking
gone to the White
thriller.
House.
Jagger, we should have brought the ton. Fuck.
They would fucking hate Tan.
Oh my God! I should have brought the White House.
I
Um,
do want to
Oh
watch
my
this one.
god. It's so good.
Oh, whatever. I'll stick with Red Rooms.
We'll give him 30 more seconds. If he doesn't respond, we'll just vote.
And Red Rooms is just
So let's.
sensational.
It was what? Red Rooms.
Red Rooms, Nope, The Wailing, and the Descent.
all right, if not, if whatever Jordan's not here, I'm going Red Rooms and The Descent.
I'll go The Wailing and Nope.
I'll go Nope and Red Rooms.
Holy shit, hold on. I'm keeping track of everything.
This might like add like a dead tie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing?
You.
No, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chase, what were you?
Or sorry, The Wailing and Nope.
Okay, Jagger,
Red Rooms and The Descent.
Jacob.
Red Rooms and Nope.
Okay, so Red Rooms already won. I would go Red Rooms too, so
One more for Nope for sure.
for sure. Okay. And I can't vote for Nope because that's mine. So I'm between two. Um,
Do you want me to call Jordan quick and see what he would vote for?
Call.
Yeah,
I
give
can't
him a
call
call.
with my fucking with my
I'll call him
AirPods.
quick.
shoot, is the Descent that good?
I think it's a love it or hate it type of
What's it
movie,
between Nope and
honestly.
what?
I think it's absolutely
I,
terrifying.
I have I have to vote too. I haven't voted. I voted Red Rooms and I'm gonna go Wailing because honestly I want to rewatch it.
I'm so excited to watch Red Rooms again, dude.
Yeah, I
Christian
am
was
too.
watching
Yeah,
it
for
today.
context, me, Christian, and Jacob all watched it together. All gave it a 5, like right off the bat, and we all have lowered it to a 4.5 cents.
I mean, it's
But
incredible.
I will confidently say that was my favorite movie of last year, even though it's technically not last year, right? But it was like
It's
released in
2023,
2020.
but we, yeah.
Did you have a movie you wanted to throw into the mix? Or no?
did not vote.
Okay, we have it's between The Wailing and Nope.
What is the Wailing?
The Wailing
So
is
The Wailing is a Korean movie. It takes place in like a small village in Korea where like the village kind of gets sick with an illness and the illness makes them very, very violent and it kind of goes down a dark.
No, I don't want to hear this. I
It's
want to
just the
go
plot. It's just the
blind.
plot.
No.
I'll go the Wailing.
wow. So that
Okay.
switches it then. Okay, then The Wailing is our pick, right?
Yeah, The Wailing is our pick.
The Wailing and Red Rooms.
That was a basic plot, Jagger. It was very basic.
I knew nothing
All
about
right, see you,
going
dude.
in.
Have fun.
I've only seen the bloody uterus.
I'm sorry. I wish I didn't say that.
So Red Rooms and The Wailing.
Red Rooms and the
Two foreign
Wailing.
films. Two foreign
Let's go.
films. All right. Red Rooms and The Wailing. Let's do it.
Do you guys want to do like fall movies for next?
No, let's
Uh,
do like a 1 week break. Let's do like middle of November
Okay.
kind of, right?
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
give it like
Um,
because then we just did like theme. Like let's go back to like a different one.
so the only things I have on the wheel right now are sci-fi, sports, coming of age, foreign language, and fan picks.
That's all we have.
That's all we have
That's
left.
crazy.
I would just
Oh,
spin that,
shit.
and we can do like a refresh off
Yeah.
camera when we can think.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe
All
we
right.
add the watch list back again soon.
I agree.
Not gotten sci-fi?
We did, but
Right,
then
now
they
we-
put it back on.
Sci-fi?
Good.
Sci-fi, I think, is actually our most listened to episode on Spotify.
Let's
believe it or
go.
not.
I think that was why we added it
Episode 2?
back.
All right. Sci-fi will be
Yeah.
next week's
Well, I
movie.
mean, we can always watch more sci-fi movies.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm hyped for that. Let's do it. All right,
Just watch
fellas.
the one.
Yeah. All right, fellas. That'll wrap up episode 38. Tune into our Spotify release at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
EST for Good Man Will. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next week.
Good man.
See ya.
Peace.
See ya.